It was a bright Tuesday morning when an unusual visitor arrived at Sunny Grove Elementary School. The children of Mrs. Johnson's third-grade class pressed their noses against the window, watching in awe as a peculiar old car puttered into the parking lot. Out stepped a tall, lanky man with a mop of white hair that seemed to defy gravity and a bushy mustache that quivered when he spoke. He wore a tweed jacket with elbow patches and carried a battered leather briefcase covered in stickers from around the world. "Who's that?" whispered Jenny to her best friend, Tom. "I don't know, but he looks like a mad scientist," Tom replied, his eyes wide with excitement. Mrs. Johnson clapped her hands to get the class's attention. "Children, settle down. We have a very special guest today. Please welcome Professor Tremor, but you can call him Uncle Earthquake." The strange man entered the classroom, his eyes twinkling behind round spectacles. "Good morning, young scientists," he boomed, his voice as rumbly as the subject he taught. "Who's ready to learn about the Earth's most ground-shaking phenomenon?" "Emmy," the class shouted in unison, already captivated by Uncle Earthquake's enthusiasm. "Excellent!" Uncle Earthquake grinned, setting down his briefcase. "Now, who can tell me what they already know about earthquakes?" Several hands shot up. He pointed to a freckled girl in the front row. "They shake the ground and knock things over," she said confidently. Very good," Uncle Earthquake nodded. "But there's so much more to learn. Earthquakes are like the Earth's way of stretching after a long nap. You see, the ground beneath our feet isn't one solid piece. It's made up of giant puzzle pieces called tectonic plates." As he spoke, Uncle Earthquake pulled a large, colorful puzzle from his briefcase. He laid it out on the floor, and the children gathered around. "These puzzle pieces are always moving, very slowly," he continued, gently shifting the pieces. "Sometimes they get stuck, and pressure builds up. When they finally unstick, boom!" He clapped his hands loudly, making the children jump. "That's an earthquake." "But why do they get stuck, Uncle Earthquake?" asked Tom, his curiosity piqued. "Ah, excellent question, my boy." Uncle Earthquake's mustache twitched with delight. "You see, these plates are massive, much bigger than this classroom, bigger than this whole school.